Oh, wait, is this a hotness tier list? Okay, I mean, if we're doing a hotness tier list, Starfire's S tier, Raven is S tier, Beast is Beast is B tier. He's real smart, and I appreciate that. I find that hot. Batman is D tier, not because he's physically unattractive, but because he's a billionaire, and there are no ethical billionaires. It's just impossible. Um, the Incredible Hulk is an abusive boyfriend who will like this is gaslighting the character, right? Like he's gonna get mad and he's gonna rage and he's gonna break all your shit, and then he's gonna calm down and turn back into Bruce Banner and be like, "Oh, it wasn't me. It was the Hulk. You can't be mad at me for it." No, fuck out of here. You're a piece of shit, right? The fuck out. And we know definitively that he is an abusive boyfriend because he becomes Professor Hulk later, and Professor Hulk doesn't do that. Professor Hulk is leveled out. He's grown the fuck up. He's lost his fucking ego, all right? The Hulk is a piece of shit. Absolutely not boyfriend material. I don't know Ant-Man outside of the movies because I don't give a shit. But anybody who can shrink down to the size of an atom, I don't trust. He could 100% crawl inside of you and explode you. He's just Batman, but dumber. He's a raging alcoholic. That's not attractive. Movie Ant-Man is way different in the comic book version. Yeah, I mean, in the comic books, it's usually Hank Pym, right? Batgirl is attractive. However, Barbara Gordon is the daughter of a cop, and I don't trust cops. Straight up. Like that's not a good look. However, Oracle is like a super hacker, which is kind of hot, but this is definitely Batgirl and not Oracle, so no. Professor Xavier is a huge invasion of privacy. I can't trust that he would not read my thoughts all the time, and I don't trust that. That's awful. Like, Professor X can read your mind always. You can't do anything about it. That's, like I wouldn't trust somebody who went through my phone. You think I'm going to trust somebody who can go through my brain? Fuck out of here. No. I think Beast Boy's cute. He's a cute boy. Hawkeye is D tier for no reason other than I think he's a fucking joke. I always have. I don't like him. I think he's dumber than Aquaman. Aquaman is royalty. And the whole talking to fish thing is kind of cool. But like I feel like him being royalty would make him snobby, and I don't like that. And like the talking to like fish things would be weird. Like I feel like it would be like dating a vegan that could talk to animals, and they would get really snobby about your like life choices. And it's like, dude, you wear fucking orange fish scale skin tight wetsuits and walk around and like look in a mirror, you fucking asshole. So I'm gonna put him down here as well. I don't like it. Daredevil I'm gonna put up in A tier. He's in great shape. He doesn't let his disability keep him down. Also, he's a lawyer, so he he can get you out of some trouble, and he can beat the shit out of a lot of people, so he can get you out of some trouble, right? Like I think that that's really nice. He's done both. He's been both a defense attorney and a prosecutor. He has, like, I remember back in the 1990s Spider-Man cartoon, Daredevil was prosecuting Spider-Man, or prosecuting or defending? Was he defending Peter Parker while at the same time beating the shit out of Spider-Man? I don't remember. It's been a long time. But he's done both. He's been a defense attorney and a prosecutor. So, you know, he knows both sides of the law. And when he has to, he'll get his hands dirty. I think that's hot. He also beats the piss out of cops. Like Daredevil has, as a vigilante, beaten the shit out of many a police officer. Wait, here, in the interest of fairness, let's double check. Because I think that's fair. That might lower, if he is more often portrayed as a prosecutor, then I think that'll lower him. Oh, wait, no. 2019 article, Why Marvel's Daredevil Isn't a Role Model for Defense Attorneys. Okay, so he was primarily a defense attorney. Let's see. This is the fucking, that's the TV thing. That's not what I want. I mean, like, the most recent portrayal, or the most recent time that we have seen Daredevil in a media was the last Spider-Man movie that came out, and he is a defense attorney. He represented, like, he got Peter Parker off of all of his bullshit charges, so we'll keep him there. We'll keep him at A tier. I'm not saying he's perfect. He's definitely got some problems, which is why, you know, he's not in the S tier. But we'll keep him in A. Keep him in A tier. Punisher is D tier. If only because all of the fucking, like, the way that he is seen and his imagery is used, even though like, it blows my mind that people who are like, I love cops, also are like, I love the Punisher, when the Punisher is as anti-cop as you can possibly fucking get. Like, what? Oh yeah, no, that's true. Like, for a lot of the, I mean, the Punisher is a good person to have on your side, right? Because he will literally go to war for you. But he is very much a man of the ends justify the means. So, you know, I'm not going to spend my life with that guy. I'm just not. I can't do it. I don't trust it. He is, like, he needs some serious, intense therapy. Just does. Shazam is actually like a 10-year-old kid, so no. Absolutely not. What is this? Tim Drake? You're also a child. You're really hot, but you need therapy. The Fantastic Four are all grouped together here. Which I'm going to put them in D tier because not a fan. Mr. Fantastic, I don't like. I'm not really into that. He is married to Susan Storm, at least the last time I checked. Not a fan of The Thing. Also not a fan of Johnny Storm. I don't think any of them are really good people. It's not my jam. War Machine, D tier. At least I'm pretty sure this is War Machine. I can't really tell because this is just his chest and dick. But I'm going to assume that's War Machine. I think that's a safe guess. Power Man? I don't know a lot about Power Man, so going purely off of his physique, I'll put him in C tier. Oh, this could be Cyborg. That could be Cyborg. Let's zoom in. Yeah. Yeah, I can see Cyborg. We'll go with we'll just say that it's Cyborg. I think Cyborg has a really good personality. I'll put him in B tier. Like Cyborg as I know him in the Teen Titans, right? Not Zack Snyder's Cyborg, but like Teen Titans Cyborg, just like the way that he goes about his day-to-day life, he's really upbeat, he's a lot of fun. Like I feel like I could go on like I could date Cyborg and have a really good time. Him being mostly made of metal would definitely put a hamper on things. I will put him over Beast because I think he would be. Actually, you know what? The more I think about it, I'm gonna bump Beast down to C tier. I think he would be a little pompous. He does have those tools, but like, I can't cuddle with Cyborg, right? Like, you can't cuddle up with him. He's made of metal. If it's cold in the room, you can't like, steal his body heat because he is made of metal and the metal will get cold. He might have some heaters attached, but like, I don't know what he's got on him at the time. So I'm gonna have to like I can't put him in A tier, right? Whereas with Beast Boy can turn into a big, warm, cuddly animal if I want. Like I could be like, Beast Boy, can you turn into a bear so that way I can just like lay on your big bear body? And he would be like, yeah, absolutely, bear. And then, great time. Let's see, Spider-Man, S tier. Uh, Beast Boy can turn into a horse. You could ride around. Spider-Man's S tier. Like Peter Parker is smart. He's funny. He's sarcastic. I am biased. I love Spider-Man. I always have. Depending on the continuity, fucking Spider-Man will kill you. So that's not great. Like you will get cancer, depending on what continuity you're reading. So not great, but that's not every time. Dick Grayson, S tier. Love him. Oh yeah, Beast Boy's origin story is as fluid as he is. And that's fine. Scott is toxic. I don't like Scott Summers is a toxic piece of shit. He will cheat on you. You can't trust him. Also, I don't trust anybody who wears sunglasses inside. Deadpool is D tier. Would not smash. Doctor Fate would not smash. Doctor Strange wouldn't smash, but I feel like he would be more fun to hang out with than Doctor Fate. Gambit is S tier. I'm a sucker for an accent. Not attracted to Iron Fist. Love Black Canary. Black Panther's a tricky one. Because on the one hand, like I only know Chadwick Boseman's Black Panther, right? I don't know Black Panther in the comics. He is a king. He is also super rich, but my understanding is that he's very charitable. Like he does a lot to help other people. So, that's pretty cool. And it's not like he's a billionaire in the same way that like Tony Stark or Bruce Wayne or Oliver Queen are billionaires. Uh, I think comic book writers get pretty blasted. Depending on the era that it's written, absolutely lots of cocaine. Black Panther's basically the same in the comics. He's willing to toss his life away for his kingdom. I respect devotion, right? He's devoted to his people. I respect that. That's an attractive quality. I don't feel like Black Panther would ever be dishonest, right? Like, I feel like T'Challa would not gaslight me. I'm gonna put him in A tier. I'm gonna put Black Panther in A tier. Captain America, I'm gonna put in D tier. No, you know what? I'm gonna put Captain America in C tier. I'm gonna put him. Yeah. Because he does point out the problems with the United States, which I respect. Like, he is staunchly anti-Nazi, which is something that we desperately need more of in the year of our Lord 2022. He wants, like, Captain America fought against the United States federal government in Civil War, which I respect. Whereas, Tony Stark, the fucking multi-billionaire corporate piece of shit, teamed up with the government. Don't respect that. But Captain America definitely needs therapy. Also, he's very old. So that's a little weird. But I respect him, right? I find his morals attractive more so than him, right? Maybe a little ankle action for the cat. If you want to get real dirty. I don't like Silver Surfer. I think he's a little bit too distant and closed off. It's not attractive. I don't know which Flash this is, because that definitely changes things. Is this Wally West's Flash? Is it Barry Allen's Flash? Those are two fairly different personalities. I think if we were to kind of combine them, I mean, he did sacrifice himself to save. Well, Barry Allen sacrifices himself to save. Is it Barry or is it Wally? I mean, they both end up dying eventually. Like, I respect his like willingness to sacrifice himself and his willingness to do good to help people and all that. That's all great. He is a cop. So sadly, D tier. Superman's gonna be a hard C tier. I think Superman stands for a lot of good things, and I think he does desperately try. Also, he could tear me in half like tissue paper, and that's super scary. And yeah, he is kind of boring. Like personality wise, he could show you the world. That's pretty cool. Like literally just fly you anywhere. But like, I don't trust Black Widow. I feel like she would, she has, she's got her job and everything. I think she would kill me, right? Like she's a mass murderer. Like let's not split any hairs. She is an assassin. She will kill you. That is true. Yeah. Like if he gets within proximity to red kryptonite, he'll fucking murder you. I don't trust it. Don't trust Black Widow. I'm gonna put Green Lantern up in. So this GL's a weird one because depending on the continuity for Hal Jordan, he's fun, right? Like he's funny and sarcastic and witty, and that's hot. But also, I mean, John Smith's Green Lantern also super hot. Plus, if you get your like, if you take the ring off him, then you're the new Green Lantern. You have the power now, which, maybe he let you borrow it. And the Green Lantern ring, like, you can make anything. That's powered by willpower. Although I don't, there's days where I don't have a lot of that. But like anything made with the green, like any construct made by a Green Lantern ring is fully functional. So like you could make a PlayStation 5. You'd be like, oh man, I need a PS5. PS5. Thanks for what information? Damn. A tier. I'll put him in A tier. I'm gonna put Rogue in B tier. I'm gonna put Rogue in A tier. Again, sucker for an accent, physically attractive, can't be S tier because if she touches you, she kills you. And that's not great. That's not great at all. Storm is S tier. Super hot, confident, powerful, fiercely loyal, all amazing qualities. Like attractive personality, like physically attractive. She's incredibly intelligent. One of the most powerful mutants, period. She's fiercely, like, she's great. Storm's one of the best characters in X-Men. She's the Queen of Wakanda. That's really cool. I mean, like, anyone who can literally control the weather, like that, like, especially to the extreme degree that she can, is insane. She can create electrical storms inside your brain and kill you. That's canon. Like, I'm pretty sure she's an Omega level mutant, which, that's hot. Also scary, which is hot. True. Could do other nice things. All right, let's see. Moving on. We'll move on. Isn't She-Hulk a district attorney? Daughter of a county sheriff. Points against. I mean, that's cool. I can get behind that. I'll put her in B tier. She has more control over the hulking out thing than Bruce Banner does, which means that she's less like I feel like I could trust her more to not be a gaslighting piece of shit like Bruce Banner. She loses points. Now I gotta put her in C tier. Like if Barbara Gordon is in C tier because of her relationship with the cops, then She-Hulk also has to be, right? Like, I respect that, what she does to, defend, like, protect superheroes' rights and all that, and that's great, but fair is fair. Although Barbara Gordon is a redhead, and that's also super hot. But She-Hulk has green skin. That's also super hot, so. I don't know enough about Captain Marvel to fairly place her anywhere, so I'm going to put her in D tier because I think she would be boring. I like Supergirl. I think that she's a more interesting person than her cousin. I feel like she would be more fun to hang out with than Clark. I feel like Kara would be a lot of fun. She does have some like self-esteem issues, and her insecurity is definitely played on a lot in the comics, which isn't great. Like, I feel like she needs to be more confident in herself. But living in Superman's shadow is definitely a difficult thing, right? But I feel like B tier is fair. Like, I would love to hang out with Supergirl, right? Oh yeah, no, Thor is definitely D tier. Um, I feel like he would be like absent all the time, very much quick to anger. Not a fan of any of that. Like, I don't want to, like, I don't want to date somebody who's gonna fucking throw temper tantrums and break shit and be like, oh, I'm the god of thunder. Like, he's super powerful. He can fly across the universe in like no time at all and whatever. That's great. His hammer was made in a fucking, dying star. It's all super cool. But like, no, I'm not gonna fucking raise this man, all right? He's thousands of years old. He should be able to handle his own shit. I think Wolverine's hot. I think he also has a lot of problems that he needs to work through. I'm gonna put him in C tier. I don't know who this is. Is this Jean Grey? I think this is Jean Grey. I feel the same way. I think Logan is a good guy. I think that he loves very strongly, but he has a lot, like, he needs a lot of therapy. He really does. He has some really big substance abuse problems. He has severe post-traumatic stress disorder. And I'm not looking for that. I would I would go out for drinks with Logan. I would not want to be in a relationship with Logan, you know? Also, everyone that he cares about dies. And I don't want to do that. Jean Grey, D tier, for the same reasons that Charles Xavier is D tier. I'm not going to hook up with a telepath. That's fucked up. She is also telekinetic, which is super cool. I'm sure that the sex would be crazy. But then there's the whole Phoenix Force thing. I don't trust that. I don't. You know, that's a dark side that I don't really want to, get around. It's a lot of the same reasons that, I feel a lot of the same ways about her that I do, as the Hulk. It's basically if you took the Hulk and you took Charles Xavier and you put them together, it's not great. Not great. There's a lot of great things that I'm sure would come out of it. I'm sure, sure it'd be a ton of fun for a little while. Until she can't control her powers anymore and you get atomized. Wonder Woman. So Princess Diana's a hard one, right? On the one hand, she is, in a lot of ways, the most powerful character in DC Comics. Like, quite literally, her sword can cut through atoms, which is hot as hell. Her dad is also the devil. Her dad is Hades, kind of. So that's not great. There's a lot of family drama there that I really don't need to get involved with. I feel like she might be really judgy. She does have a really strong jealous streak, but I'm not going to cheat on my partner. So I don't feel like that would really be an issue for me because I'm not complete shit, right? The rope, yes, the lasso of truth is a thing, but I also am not gonna lie to my partner, right? Yeah, I don't have anything to hide, and that rope can be used for a lot more things. That's kind of cool. But like, I feel like the crowd that Princess Diana hangs out, like runs with, isn't really my scene, right? That's true. She is kind of possessive, which is a thing. But I also am more like a pet rock than a person. Put her in B tier. Now let's review, right? I think I have to knock Gambit down a tier because he will cheat on me. Like, I don't think it's a matter of will Gambit cheat on you. I think it's a matter of when will Gambit cheat on you. Also, he is, heavily involved with, crime organizations that are looking for him, and you're likely to get caught in the crossfire, and his power is a little bit unstable, but also the ability to manipulate kinetic energy is super fucking cool. Like, he can impart kinetic energy to objects, which makes them unstable and explode. He's also so powerful that he had to have Dr. Sinister. Mr. Sinister? Mr. Sinister. Doctor? I think it's Mr. Sinister. Is it Dr. Sinister or Mr. Sinister? No, I can't remember. Anyway, he had to have part of his brainstem removed. Which is a little weird when you think about the biology of it. But, like, when he had full control of his powers, he was able to move through time and space by turning himself into a being of pure kinetic, or pure potential energy, and just, exist. Like, it's great. He's super cool. Also, sucker for an accent. But he'll cheat on you. I don't like that. Black Canary could kick my ass. Also, I already have tinnitus, and the screaming is, her scream power would probably fucking kill me. I don't think Black Canary would cheat. I don't. Maybe I don't know. I'm mostly familiar with the DC characters from the Justice League animated series, right? I don't think Canary would cheat on you. I think that she would respect you enough to break up with you. Right? Also, her power set is largely the Canary Cry, right? And then all of her physical fighting prowess outside of the generic comic book stuff of you can get thrown through concrete and not, turn to paste because it's a comic book and everyone can do that, I guess. She's just a really good boxer. She learned how to box and is really good at it. And that's hot. I respect that. That's crazy. Dick Grayson, super hot, would smash. Peter Parker would smash. Raven and Starfire, I've had a crush on those two characters since I was a little kid. Both of them fulfill a different part of my brain's, two different sections of the Venn diagram of things I think are attractive. One is, a weirdo who doesn't understand the world work and social stuff and is just hello. And then the other one is the quintessential goth girl. But both of them are incredibly intelligent and, know what they want and work towards it. And those are all very attractive qualities in a partner. Outside of the comics, because in the comics, especially with Starfire, the way that she's portrayed is kind of weird early. But in the Teen Titans animated series, the way that they're portrayed is super fucking good. Even in the newer DC animated stuff, they're both fantastic. 10 out of 10. Beast Boy loses some points because he is kind of like he's kind of a shit. Like he really is kind of like he's kind of a shithead teenage boy, which would get old real quick, right? I don't think he ever really grows out of that. So he does lose points, but I do love him. You know, I'm gonna move Rogue up to S tier. Um, Even though it would be a non-physical relationship, because again, she'll kill you if she touches you, and she can't really do anything about that. Uh, I think that hanging out with Rogue in like an asexual relationship would be fine. I think that that would still be really enjoyable. She's a nice person. She cares a lot about the people that are close to her. You know, she doesn't really let a lot of people in much in the same way that Raven does. But if you do, you know, get through those walls, then she's, you know, a very, like a much different person when you get through that. And yeah, you know, holding hands will make you die, but you know, whatever, it's fine. Also, sucker for an accent. Does feel kind of wrong having so many S tiers, but at the same time, it's fine. You know, if there were more characters on here, there would probably be more. Like Zatanna. Zatanna's awesome. Kind of weird that there's only these characters. Although I guess these are the characters that have been in movies. And like, you know, are the more popular ones. Also, this was definitely not a you know, superhero smasher pass. But yeah. Yeah, I think this is my tier list.